Hey guys, so in one of the first videos Ryan and I did, I promised to make a video, show you how to get access to the most amazing minds out there in the world. And the simple way to do that is simply to start listening to podcasts because it's free. There's so much amazing content out there, and I haven't even scraped the surface yet with those I have here. But this is a place for you to start. This is, first of all, very entrepreneurial because I'm an entrepreneur myself. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, even though you don't want to be an entrepreneur if you're just happy in a job, because the great minds are often the entrepreneurs. But I just wanted to run through some of the podcasts here and tell you what they are about. And then I basically suggest what you do is you get iTunes. If you don't have iTunes, download iTunes, and then there will be a store. You can click iTunes Store, and you can go to, you can basically search. You can say health, and it will open the iTunes Store, and it will open some apps, some iPad apps, some albums, songs, books, audiobooks, and here we go, podcasts. There's obviously a lot of Danish here because I'm Danish, but then you just start digging in, right? See all. You can start subscribing to all these if you want to do yoga. Boom. Oprah, she obviously has something to say as well. Learn to meditate. Boom. Fuel your fitness. My meditations daily boost. There's lots of great stuff here. I haven't, checked any of this out yet. Start cooking. Marathon training. Well, that's something to aim for, right? There's just tons, and you see how much there's here. It's just insane amount of content here. So let me just go through what I have subscribed to, and I suggest you can start here because that's a place to start. So here's the Tai Lopez show. What you'll do, you'll just go here, click the iTunes Store, and search Tai Lopez. If you're on a PC, it will look a little bit different, but the idea is the same. So Tai Lopez is an investor and just really passionate about helping people. He's kind of in your face kind of guy. So he's not like as lenient, you could say. He's very much in your face. He's like, okay, get your act together. And there's just tons of stuff here, like world's richest selfie. He talks about the biggest lessons from Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Charlie Munger, some of the most the richest people in the world. So if you can learn from people who have made it big in life, you want to do that, right? Why do rich people tap dance? Is music a waste of time, right? He embraced difficult. There's so much cool stuff here. So Michael Jordan's 3 Secret to Greatness. There's so much cool stuff here. So definitely go and sign up for Tai Lopez. Then there's the Start With Why podcast, which is a guy called Simon Sinek who did a TED Talk. And if you don't know what TED is, set off an entire day and go to TED.com and start watching these amazing 20-minute videos. All amazing people who give a 20-minute speech on their preferred topic. TED.com. So he gave this amazing speak on how businesses should start focusing on the why. This is very relevant if you want to run a business, but it's also about leadership. And the funny thing is, you can be a leader. Find a job you love, right? There you go. There's tons of good stuff here as well, even though you don't want to start a business. Then there's the Tropical MBA, Entrepreneurship, Travel and Lifestyle. So that's basically a guy who is traveling the world as an entrepreneur. So he talks about this. This is very concrete. Should you be blogging? It's very business related. So So you might want to skip that if you have no ambition to build a business. Here's a cool one. The Eventual Millionaire. Jamie Tardy here, amazing girl. She's interviewing millionaires. So here's definitely some stuff to learn. It's also focused on how to build a business, but you can always find a takeaway from each and every of these interviews, because you will always hear something from these amazing people who are just in a healthy mindset, because you have to be if you want to be successful and a millionaire, right? So you can always learn from these people. Get Altitude with Eben Pagan. He's like a big time guru in I'm a bit behind here. I haven't even actually listened to all of those, only the first 5, but he's a big time guru in creating infomercial products and stuff like that. That's something, just like we're creating a membership site, right? So this is also very, very focused on business. But here is another one that is not so much focused on business. It's actually 2 amazing people who are entrepreneurs, as always, but they just pick a topic. They talk about a topic each time: desire, culture, networking, sex, change, relationship, all kinds of stuff each in each episode. So that's a pretty cool thing. Go in depth on a certain topic. Another great way to get into the healthy mindset. Then there's the On Podcast, another great podcast on business, actually, and it's just funny to listen to these guys. It's very casual, very casual. I just suggest, download the podcast, listen to one episode. If you don't like it, skip it and move on to the next. Then there's one of my guys. Well, I can't say it's one of my guys, but I'm kind of stalking this guy because he's kind of cool. So he's called Ryan Daniel Moran, and this is an episode or a podcast called "Losing My Religion," which is kind of fun because he used to be in school to be a minister, but he then found out that that was totally not the way to go. So he's basically talking about how he's losing his religion, or is the Bible the Word of God? Why I'm no longer a Christian, and so on. So I don't know. That might not be it for you. Then there's Think Entrepreneurship. That's pretty self-explanatory. Here's the great one: the Joe Rogan Experience. Joe Rogan. He's like the previous host on Fear Factor in the USA, and a stand-up comedian. He has the most amazing people on his show. I don't know where he finds these people, but these are 3-hour shows. Crazy stuff, which you'll learn a lot from in each episode. Highly recommend that. Then there's a Danish one here, which you probably don't want to do. Then there's the Manchester United. I'm a Manchester United football fan, so that might not be relevant. Another Manchester United. Here's a cool one: Entrepreneurs on Fire, which I'm actually going to be on. I've been invited to be on this show, which is going to take place very soon. So I might send you a link for that once it's live. So totally check out Entrepreneurs on Fire. I highly recommend that. 10x Talk, that's very business related, on how you can 10x your business. So if you're a business person, totally check that out. Buddhist Geeks, another great health podcast. Well, it's not a health podcast. It's just as much Buddhist Geeks. It's kind of explanatory, right? Here is my favorite marketing podcast. I love marketing. Great stuff. If you're into that, you can actually learn a lot of other stuff just by listening to that. So I highly recommend you sign up for that. Here is my boy Rob Scott, who is a coach. He actually used to be a homeless failure. He was homeless, and now he's crushing it. So this is totally something you should check out. Just search Rob Scott or Mastering Mindset Series. So that's definitely worth checking out. Fundamental Shift Podcast, same thing. totally check that out. Good versus Easel, all kinds of good stuff. Then there's another Danish one, another Danish one, another Danish one. The New Business Podcast, also for business. Seth Godin Startup School, if you want to start a business, you can listen to that. Then there's the Freedom Fast Lane on financial freedom, personal growth, and extraordinary living. Totally check that out as well if you have any ambition to. That's the guy who had the Losing My Religion thing as well. Totally check that out if you want to. If you're interested in building a business, maybe. And then the last one is the Tim Ferriss Show. You might know Tim Ferriss, the author of the 4-Hour Work Week and the 4-Hour Body. Amazing guy, just fun listening. I'm totally behind here on these episodes, but this podcast is amazing. It's just a casual listening, and you will learn so much in each episode. So check it out. So that's it for today. Just start listening to these, and you'll expand your horizon. You will start listening to amazing people, and you can't help but be affected by that, and that is so crucial in your health. We want this to be a holistic look at your health. We want to take you by the hand and make you the healthiest and wealthiest person in the world, and for that you need to study the amazing people. So totally invest the time in doing that. It's just a matter of killing 1 hour of television and listening to 1 hour of podcast each day, or each Sunday go through all the podcasts or whatever. It's easy. I'm almost not watching television anymore. Only the World Cup here. There's World Cup in football as I create this video. I take time out to watch that. But I don't watch the news. I don't watch, why would you watch television? There's so much amazing content out there that is so much more valuable than what you can get from the news or wherever. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Hope you enjoy it, and go sign up for iTunes if you don't have it and start listening to podcasts. Alright, take care guys, bye.